Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse DC Rebirth Tim Drake Robin, brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys. And to be honest with you, I think this is the first Tim Drake I've ever taken a look at from the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, at least on my channel. I know other people have gotten Tim Drakes in the past from this line, but I missed out on all those. Like a dummy, they made the Red Robin from New 52. They made, I think there was a Nightfall one, and then another one that was an Amazon exclusive. I freaking missed all of those because I'm a numbskull and was not paying attention at the time, and now they're all sold out indefinitely. That said, I managed to get on this one for the pre-order. We got him here, so with that being said, why don't we cut right to the chase, get into meat and taters of this review, and take a look-see at all Tim Drake has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a collectible trading card, for what it's worth anyways. Bio on the back. Tim Drake is the third Robin. First was Dick Grayson, then Jason Todd, then he died, and then Tim Drake came in. And if you're a fan of the Bruce Timm animated DC universe, then you know darn well that Tim Drake was Robin in the new Batman adventures after Dick Grayson became Nightwing. There was no Jason Todd arc in that, which is kind of interesting because you would have thought maybe they would have done that, especially how dark that show got from time to time. But either way, in terms of actual accessories this guy comes with, he comes with a pair of fisticuffs. Comes with a pair of open hands. And for whatever reason, he comes with a pointy finger and a thumbs up. I really don't understand why figures are coming with these. The only one that came with these that I really felt made any sense was the Captain Carrot. Now, he does have two grip hands on him because I actually managed to find him a bow staff. This one right here. This is from the Defiance Deathstroke. It was a Target Gold Label exclusive thingamajigger. It's a white repaint of the Rebirth Deathstroke. He's got a bit of a tattered cape. Not made of soft goods, of course, but this is his bow staff. I don't use it with him. I use guns with him because Deathstroke should have a freaking gun. Warner Brothers. So, you know, I'm not, what's the term, burn up about the fact that Tim Drake did not come with a bow staff, but I would have probably taken something over the thumbs up and pointy finger hand. I will never use those. I don't know why they're there. It is what it is. That said, he does, of course, come with the hockey puck display stand we're using with all McFarlane Toys releases, and a wired cape, which is a very nice wired cape. It's 2-ply, so it's got 2 layers to it. Looks very nice. Nice thick wire that I am not worried about breaking at all. It's very, very big, thick, and gets the job done. For Horseman, I'm looking at you. You do some really good soft goods, but these, the wires don't poke through, the wires are thicker, and they cost like half the price. So, you know, not to poo-poo on CJessam or anything, but it seems like something's lost in translation between him and the factory, and they really need to step up the soft goods game a little bit, at least as far as the QC goes. But as far as this figure's articulation goes, his head with the very 90s haircut can rotate side to side, look up, okay, look down, okay, tilt side to side, okay. Shoulders go up, down, rotate forward and back, bicep swivel, double elbow, that works fine. And he's got the ball hinge wrists that can rotate, hinge, and rotate again. The torso can crunch this far forward, not very much. Back this far, not very much. Actually, back's a lot more. Then he's got rotation there. Got the same thing in the waist. Gets a lot of lean in the waist. Belt is actually floaty, so you could probably take that off if you wanted. You do got some tilt in the torso as well. Hips will kick out, back down, forward and back. He does have a tiny little thigh cut in there. Double knee works fine. We'll say you gotta bend the knees like one notch to get him to stand, but that's self-explanatory. And then he has the ball hinge ankles that will rotate, hinge, pivot, and then he's got a toe joint, which is decent on both sides. So a decent figure. I really like it. Possibly one of the better DC Multiverse releases this year, at least for me, because I didn't have a Tim Drake. I wanted one. I got one. I'm happy with it. I would have preferred, again, one of the ones I missed, or possibly even something from Hush, or even a Young Justice era Tim Drake. Would have been pretty cool, but at any rate, he is very, very nice. If you missed out on him, I'm sorry. You are missing out. Especially if you like your Bat family there. That said, we need a Red Robin with like the cowl next. I think that's the next possible option for Tim Drake. But that's just me. So with that being said, however, it is time now that we move right along. Take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Tim Drake alongside both Batman and Batgirl from the Three Jokers line, who tend to scale a bit larger than your typical DC Multiverse Bat family members, and because Tim Drake also leans a bit on the tall side, I think the three of them work pretty well together. Whether the suits are accurate to work together or not is really yet to be seen, at least by me personally. But if you want a Batman and a Batgirl in scale with this Tim Drake Robin here, then I think these are your best bets, at least for base bodies, if nothing else. So, I'm out of the way. I mean, I think we can all agree this Batman is freaking huge. Like, freakishly huge. Said, bringing our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Manibulith, right here. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone, despite the fact that Tim Drake is, again, a little bit on the tall side. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and while it may not be the version of good old Tim Drake I may have wanted, it is a Tim Drake from the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys nonetheless, so it's gonna have to do for now. That said, even though it isn't the Tim Drake I want, particularly a 90s Tim Drake, personally, I have to say I really do thoroughly enjoy this figure. I think he is really solid, and if you hook him up with this bow staff, again, I got it from the Defiance Deathstroke. It is a white repaint of the Rebirth Deathstroke with a tattered cape. Not soft goods, of course. But if you hook him up with that, I think you get the complete package there. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.